But that did increase our science. Establish 5 more pairs of planets with two-way trade between them. I do want to try and do this if I can. And I'm going to say the 15 planets, because that's just spending money. Discovering 15 planets is dead easy. Getting the two-way trade, a little bit more difficult. Happiness looking a little worrying. Yeah. It's because we have a bunch of planets up here which need population and food. And water. Oh, I can't undo that relay now. That was kind of an expensive experiment. Oh, it's because we spent the science. That's probably why. Like, the positioning wasn't great. Now that I know that I couldn't have connected this, which is what I was really hoping for. Yeah, we can't get the tech that allows us to do that anymore. So what can this planet do for us? That's just minerals, which doesn't help. Well, no, it doesn't. You need grain, you need grain, you need water, you need population. You could also do with more population. Let's do an exploratory probe over there. Another Forge World. We do have these two that produce goods. We have 2 Forge Worlds here. We could do electronics. Electronics, lab. Oh, I missed that one. Whoops. That can become a colony, which uses water and food. We don't have a source of water out there. Another Forge World. So yeah, we probably could put a lab. And you would produce the manpower needed for it. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is we'll put a lab here. Except this is going to absolutely trounce. Huzzah! Oh no, it's not. We're actually... This is actually going to be quite good for us, I think. We'll try it. Lab goes about here. You start making electronics. You start making electronics. Happiness in the sector is getting low. Careful, if you reach 60, you will be thrown out of office. Easiest way to fix is to keep a close eye on your struggling planets. The biggest drain on your happiness is to avoid having too many. Yeah, I know. There's a new technology. Making all of these connections, but they don't actually produce anything. Okay, so we've got about 1 million spare items there. Skill implants. Improves trade income. I don't think we necessarily need that. Increases the number of connections for relays by 1. Well, there we go. Because the problem we were having with this relay was that. And suddenly relays are really powerful. Because they basically double the output of any planet. So there's that now. But yeah, we really do need to get rid of some of the fledgling planets. Like we have one, but only one down there. We have this one over here. We were in the process of developing this area, but we never quite got around to finishing it. And we really need to develop this. What are we short on? We are short on 3 grain, theoretically, although this one is kind of surrounded. So I'm not sure we're ever going to be able to fix you. But you need grain, you need grain, you need water, you need water, you need water. So really, water is the big one. Which you can do. Soil and green and water. That's not grain, though. What I really need is an ocean world. So if we were going to do more science, I think the last one is going to need to be flexible fabrication. So that our planets which produce components can also produce bots. And vice versa. Dex Gaming X wants me to drink some tea. Alright then. Electric Witch Whipper, thank you very much for the 6-month resubscription. Very much appreciate that. Being a subscriber for only 6 months, but been following here on YouTube for much longer. Gonna watch and support in the future as well. You're my favourite streamer and YouTuber. Thank you for that. Very much appreciate it. Always nice to hear. And I think we've still got, yeah, 11 more years. What is our score? Can we see that anywhere? No. And you needed a connection to a populated planet. Which is not possible. Would have been you. You need components. See, that connection eventually would work really well. Once we have the science. So what science labs do we not yet have? We have the electronics, we have minerals, we have water, we have soil and green. We do not have bots. So bots is the only one. And bot production goes on here. I think that's on... yeah, that's the only one. But if we get the flexible fabrication, then we can get bots everywhere there's components. Okay. I think I need to ping over here. Soil and green and water. Water, water, water. Or water and grain. Mechanized harvest. Do we have anywhere that produces population? We do, you. Okay, I think you need to be mechanized harvest. We're going to have you trading with them. Then I think we're going to need a relay like there. And you can produce bots, which goes into there. And you can use bots to make water, which goes into there. Slip space overload. Your sector is busy enough now that local slip space is being overcrowded. This is a sign of success, but it has some drawbacks. New slipways will get increasingly more expensive to build. Empire size vast. Building costs are increased by 10%. This will worsen by 10% for every 5 that you build. Okay. So you need a source of population. Oh, I didn't get that one. Bugger. This one... Oh, it's turning population into people. So green. Wasted 5 ducats on that. That's only a mineral world. Bugger. You produce population. Ah, we did get science. Right, because a new year went over. So here's the flexible fabrication. This should get us a lot of stuff. You just invented a project. Projects are built on planets. Click on a planet to enter the detail view. Enter the click the projects button to build it. You can only build a single project on every planet, so choose carefully. Project. It's a project. I'm not sure where that is. Oh, it's the repurposing. So it's not automatic. It costs 25. And it needs their requirements filled. So this one could do it. Do you need bots? No. Could be here as well. And we're about to go down to 60 happiness. This next move needs to make an unhappy place happy. It's just unfortunate that these four aren't quite supporting each other in the way that I need them to. I was a hell of a lot more efficient doing this bit than I was doing this bit. But this was mostly just because I really wanted the science output. I think in the future I'm not going to use the Vittori. They're actually really difficult to complete the missions for. Like the expansionist guy, the Bakar, they're great. I really like them. The Arphorians, I think they're part of the reason why I'm making so much money. That 25% more income from the components. At least you failed while reaching for the stars. Hey, I haven't said I've failed yet. I just need to do something super, super smart. Like this. You're producing components. That component should be going into here. And there we go. Saved. Haha! Resources are usually delivered automatically. Whenever there are multiple options, though, the decision will be up to you. When this happens, you drag one of the bouncing resource icons to its intended location. Alright, cool. I have not failed. I just need to do something super smart, so you failed. No, I didn't! You just saw! I saved it! We didn't get fired. And we're now safe. What's this game about? Logistics. It's a logistics puzzle. It's kind of interesting. Like, it feels like it should be so simple, but it's really not. Like the best type of puzzle games. Like planets require a resource, they produce a resource. You then need to connect the planets requiring each resource. But you also need to worry about the amount of money you're spending to make sure you can keep the connections going. And where the connections actually are, because you can't have connections crossing. And one planet can feed one planet. You can't go from planet to planet, for example. Okay, so that's returning us to here. Because we still have the problem of not producing the resources and things that we need. And I wish I was a little less laissez-faire about opening the slipways here. Like, that one's not doing anything, that's not doing anything, this entire relay is not doing anything. And that's an expensive investment, especially as it costs upkeep. I was expecting the water to be travelling from down there. And I was expecting the... Oh, we don't actually have grain, so why I connected to you, I don't know. It should have been connecting to this. In fact, why did I do that? Oh, probably wanting the population going from here to here. Seek go. Yeah, population could go down there, water could go down there, but I don't know if the relays work that way. I don't think they do. I screwed up with that relay. I kind of wish I could destroy it, rebuild it, replace it. Seeing as it's not doing anything anyway. And then here we can have Soylent Green, which produces grain. Which doesn't help us. This whole northern area was a mistake. So let's focus on this area instead, because this I am pretty sure is salvageable. I need a place which does none of the above. Drat. You could do a colony. You need bots. Where would we get bots from? Here. No, sorry, that's using bots, that's not producing them. We get bots from here. And you've actually got a spare. So if we could get the bot to here producing grain, that feeds you. Which produces population, we can get water. Which could feed you. There's bots here as well, that requires population. Here, relay into that. Then population feeds that. Oops. And then components. Oh, out of range. We can do that with a relay, though. That's like textbook use of a relay. Hello. And then we need the bots here, which need population. And now you need electronics, which we do not produce anywhere nearby. And you need water. I mean, we can make electronics here, although that would be a real pain to get over to there, so I don't think that's going to be feasible. You can produce water in exchange for population, which we would get from there. That's a little bit more difficult. However, there are a bunch of things over here, apparently. That's your mission done. So that's a forge world. Minerals. Oh no, that's a remnant. That's... okay. You can do minerals, you can do minerals. Which means that you could then do electronics. You could do a hive world, which needs components, not electronics. We're still in the game. How many resources are there? There's only like 10. Grain, water, soil and green, population, minerals, bots, components, electronics. Easy way to see is to take a look at the lab. Yeah, I think that's all of them, so 8. And money. So this place is producing a surplus of people now. Arctic produces people, or it produces water, which you would need. Or if we had bots, which we can get from here. Oh, in fact, we can get from here. Then we can get water and soil and green. That's even better. And in fact, with soil and green and bots, we can make grain. And we got another science. Huzzah! Okay. We're at max tech level. So I guess we can get all of these if we have the science for it. So infraspace mastery. Infraspace relay routes slipways through infraspace, letting them cross standard slipways. That would solve a few problems right there. Ubiquitous network reduces the Empire admin cost by 35. Admin costs are really not that bad. Cybernetic bodies uses population as bots. Post-scarcity. Enables the post-scarcity projects on planets that are successful or better. Negates all unemployment effects of a population-producing planet and provides an additional +1 happiness. Or the space-time eversion. Reduces slipway build time by a month. So basically gives you more turns. So if I was really going for a high score run, I would do the spaceway inversion, but I'm kind of enjoying this just for the sake of enjoyment. And being able to skip the slipways, I think just sounds so strong. So let's get the infraspace relay. Infraspace relays act just like normal ones, but any slipway connected to them becomes an infraway. Infraways pass under normal slipways, letting you connect places that would normally be cut off from each other. They can't cross other infraways. Alright, so one of the big ones, for example, was around here. I thought I'm not seeing it now. Possibly over here too. Why are you not feeding? Oh, you don't need water. You need bots, which you produce. But you're already supplying that. Although that... Why aren't you providing that with... It's not water, it's output water. Idiot. I had no reason to get this place at all. So let's fix you, because you're a completely struggling with no output place. This one needs population from somewhere. I really screwed up this northern area. You need grain. So do you. You need water. Well, we have a water producer here. So I guess what I could do is an infraspace relay. Maybe not even that. Maybe regular relay. I wish I could delete these two. Being able to delete these would be so useful. Huzzah! Jamie App, thank you very much for the 6-month resubscription. Very much appreciate the ongoing support with Prime. Thank you. Finally hit the 6. Here's to another 6 from me and Robin. Awesome. Hope you're both doing well. Water to the green planet in the middle where you started. Oh yeah, here. From here. That's what it was. This is a perfect opportunity to show what this can do. Which also boosts that. Because it's now getting the grain that it needed, apparently. And it is now successful. No, sorry, prosperous. What do you need at the next level? 6 imports. Imports? So you need more water, which you could get from here.